So I use a lot of Nigerian food stuff. So if I say I want to go to the African stores and buy them, man no go get any savings. So you know, I try to ship as much as I can. My name is Mrs. O. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and thank you for subscribing. For all of you who are returning subscribers, and if you are new or you just came across my video, please subscribe, please guys. I put in a lot of work to make this video, by the way. But yeah, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Guys, all of you who have actually stayed here with me even for the long period of time that I've not posted, you guys are the real MVPs. Today I'm going to be talking about how and why I ship my Nigerian food stuff all the way from Nigeria. If you don't know, I am Nigerian, and my husband and I, we are very Nigerian at heart. We stay in Canada, but you know, you cannot take out Nigerian out of us. You cannot take out Nigerian from us. We eat Nigerian delicacies every day. Well, it's not exactly, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, honestly, because my children don't know how to, they don't know any foreign delicacy because we don't even make anyone at home. So I make like obono or bitter leaf or nkwobi, oba, abacha, pepper soup. You know, those are our normal Nigerian delicacies. Those are the things I make in my house, because my husband and I, we cannot deal with putting mashed potato and gravy, all those kind of food, right? So I'm just saying this so that you understand the extent to which I use Nigerian food stuff. So I use a lot of Nigerian food stuff. So if I say I want to go to the African stores and buy them, man no go get any savings. So you know, I try to ship as much as I can. And for me, I've done this for 3 years now, and it's way cheaper for me, you know, compared to going, because the African store here, there's no time I go there that I don't spend at least $300, right? And you might get to go there like more than once every month, right? So just do the calculation and know how much you're spending. And today I'm going to be doing a breakdown of how much it costs me to bring in my stuff, and like the process that or the procedure that I take. And I'm also going to be showing some of my food stuff that just arrived. So my last food stuff came in, what time, when did it come in? That was I've forgotten, I think in April or May. Yeah, it came in April. Yeah, it came in April. So I'm going to be, I took a picture, I took some videos and pictures. So at the end of this video, or maybe in between somewhere, I'm going to just put that in so that you guys would see. So like I said, I came in 2018, and my first shipping was in 2019. So in 2019 I shipped about 60 kg, and I used water cargo, so that's like ship cargo, and it took about 2 months. That was COVID period, so I think normally it shouldn't take that long, but it took about 2 or 3 months you know, for the things to come. Now it was way cheaper, because from Nigeria to Canada I paid just it was not to 500 naira per kg, and I shipped 60 kg, right? Now the advantage of this is that it's way cheap, right? So say you have like 200 kg or even more, the price will go down. It won't be 500, it will be like maybe 450 or something, right? So it's way cheaper. But the disadvantage, man, it took so long, because those things are food stuff. So imagine your food stuff staying for like 2 months or 3 months in the name of shipping. I couldn't deal with that. Imagine if you have fish, dry fish, or you have crayfish, or you have all those things that can start to spoil, yam and things like that. They will start to, you know, get bad before it gets here. So like I said, it took me 2 months. Sorry guys. And the worst thing that happened is that they stole my dry fish and my crayfish en route. So while my things were in transit, by the time the things got to Newfoundland, I didn't see my dry fish, I not see my crayfish, everything stolen. We reached out to the agency, they just treated it very shabbishly. Nobody did anything about it, nobody got back to me, and I said, okay, bye. I noticed them again. No? and I'm not going to recommend. I don't even know the name of the shipping. I wish I knew the name, but that would be spoiling business for them. But yeah, I didn't use them again. So fast forward to 2020, I shipped 108 kg via air cargo. So this time around I said let me try air cargo, something different. So I shipped 108 kg of foodstuff. So guys, when I say foodstuff, it's not that it's food that's, you know, fill up my baggage or my bags. I have like clothes, maybe, you know, like this clothes, you know, my tailor made it and sent it in one of those. Most of the things I wear are all made from Nigeria, because man, this Canada, their fashion is zero. So I'm not saying, I don't know if that word is fashionable, but yeah. So I have my clothes made for me and my family and I get like extensions for my hair, and also because I have a home salon, so I get some extensions too for that. So yeah, 108 kg, and guys, I wrote the figures so I won't give you guys the wrong figure. I paid, it took 9 days, by the way. It took 9 days. Oh my goodness, that was the fastest shipping ever. From Nigeria to, so it left Lagos. My family stay in Abuja, by the way, so usually, I think that one I did in this one I did in 2020, I actually asked my sister-in-law who stays in Lagos to do the shopping for me. And then anything I wanted my parents to send, they sent it from Abuja to Lagos, and then from Lagos they shipped everything, gave it to the guy. I know the guy's name is Magic, but I can't remember. I don't know if he has a name or his agency has a name, but his name is Magic, and I have his number. So if anyone is interested, just drop a message in the comments section, or just comment and I would send the number to you. I'll give you the guy's number. So Magic is nice. The only challenge I had with him is it seems like he speaks Yoruba more than English, so it was hard for me to communicate with him. But it's guys, when he says this, it's this, right? So I like that he was straightforward. And yeah, so I paid 2,200 naira per kg. So it was initially 2,004, but he said because I was shipping more than 100 kg, so he reduced it to 2,200. So he said usually when your shipment is more than 100 kg, that he would drop the price. So he dropped the price for me to 2,200. Now that is just the fee from Lagos to Toronto, right? It doesn't cover from Toronto to Newfoundland. So when my things got to Toronto, it took just 7 days. So he left on a Wednesday, he arrived Toronto on a Tuesday. So from there, he has other agents that he has partnered, or agencies that he's partnered with, and that's called Reliable Cargo. So I know that the agency in Toronto is Reliable Cargo. So there are people there, cleared the items for me, and then they called me when they were shipping it here. So they wanted to know what kind of courier service I wanted to use to get my things down here. That time my body they hot, my blood they boil, and I had to go and use express that will get here in like 2 days. And yeah, it was good. My things got here 2 days. So if you add up all the days it spent from Lagos to this place, it's a total of 9 days, right? And then what I paid, like I said, I paid 2,200 per kg from Nigeria to Toronto, and then it was cleared for 172 Canadian dollars, right? It was cleared at the border. And then via Canada Post Express, I paid about 600 Canadian dollars. Now I could have paid 300 and get it shipped to me in like 7 days or 6 days. But like I said, blood they hot. I've missed some of those things in the bag that I couldn't wait. I had to be basic, so I didn't tell my husband because I'm sure he would have kicked against it. But yeah, the good thing about that is that all my items were intact. Nothing was stolen. So that one is good. I mean, and it just took 9 days. Amazing. You know, coming from where it took 2 or 3 months to send my items to when it took just, you know, 9 days. So the only downside was that some of my things were broken. Not even some, a lot of my things were broken. Like the beans powder that my mom made for me was broken. I think my mom made chin chin for me. It was, I'm not good with pastries, so my mom usually does my chin chin. Like even this last time she made the chin chin and sent to me. So everything broke up, you know. The pap, my mom sent me dry corn, like corn powder for pap, you know. Everything, oh my goodness, it busted in the bag. It mixed up. My egusi mixed up with all those things. What a waste. what a waste. My dry fish, everything broke, you know. So that's the only downside. So I said to inquire to find out why that happened, and I realized that I didn't sign those items as fragile. So when you're shipping, you have to register those the items that you don't want to be broken as fragile items, right? I said, okay, next year we're gonna get it better. So in 2021, I couldn't ship because of COVID. The price, the hike in price around that December. Usually I ship every December, but man, the price that 2021 December, it was something else. It was mad. It was so expensive. So I said, no, I'm not doing this. So I waited till 2022. So yeah, eventually I shipped in 2022. So this time around, I decided to try a different agency. So I used Surely Food. Yeah, Surely Food. Yeah, Surely Food on Instagram, right? Surely Foods. Yeah, Surely SHULLYFOODS. So Surely Foods on Instagram. I actually met them on Instagram. So I used the lady. She was very nice, you know. So my sister, this time around, I did my shopping in Abuja. I didn't do my shopping in Lagos. So my daddy went to my parents, actually. My parents, my sisters. Oh my goodness, lovely people, fantastic. You know, I feel so blessed, honestly, because I gave my mom 100K. Me, I don't understand how expensive things are in Nigeria, so I gave her 100K. She's like, oh, this won't do. You know, she bought things. She added her money. So my mom spent like 200K. And I'm like, so I now later I shall refunded her later, but it's amazing that, you know, she did a lot of things for me. There's nothing that she not sent. This time around I sent 125 kg. Yeah, that's what I sent. 125 kg with our clothes and everything. So they shipped all those things. It left let me see. It left okay, so the things actually came May. I know I said April in the beginning of this video. So I shipped 125 kg. That's 7 boxes. And it came in May 8th. Yeah, May 8th. And what I paid to ship, I can't remember how much. I don't know how much she charged me per, but she charged me in bulk. And what I paid was 301,000. 301,000. Yeah, for the whole 125 kg from Lagos to Toronto. That's what I paid this time around. So remember the last one I paid 2,200 per kg for 108. So this time around I paid 301,000 for 125 kg. So yeah, I think price has gone up. And those things got to Canada like in 4 days. It was shorter. It had 3 or 4 days. It didn't take time, you know. So it got in 3 to 4 days. I can't remember, 3 to 4 days or at max. It wasn't up to 5 days, you know, 3 to 4 days. The only problem here is that it was delayed at the customs. Oh my goodness. I think it was delayed by like 2 weeks. It was delayed by 2 weeks, you know. It was delayed by 2 weeks, yeah, at the customs. And they said they were doing a routine check. And I don't know why they chose to do a routine check when I was bringing in my things. I don't know. Anyways, fast forward to 2 weeks after I landed in Toronto, they cleared it. And then they called me that they were shipping it to my doorstep. They wanted to know what kind of service that I was going to be using. Remember, 125 and 7 boxes. And then when the lady weighed one of my boxes, she said, only one box weighs about 300. So are you sure you want us to use express? I say, 300 for one box. That means by the time I weigh every other box, I'll be paying like 1.5 or 2K. I'm like, don't worry, let's use another one. So we shall use one service that I think it's 6 working days. So it was going to take it was going to cost me $492 to get all of them here, and it will take 6 working days. Meanwhile, the other one was going to take 3 working days, and it will cost me over 1,500. And I'm like, don't worry, my hot blood, yeah, calm down, I'm gonna wait. And I cleared it for 198 Canadian dollars, so just a little bit above what I cleared the last time. So total of what I spent this time around is 691 So if you do a calculation of what it cost me to purchase the food stuff, the shipping, remember that I had extensions in them for my home salon, the shipping and everything, is not up to $2,000. It's not up to $2,000 for everything. So just imagine if, and these things I bought, everything is inside. Palm oil, I'm going to give you guys a list, don't worry. I think I have a list there. So I don't go to the African store for anything. I only go there if I need to buy. I think the only thing I don't add is poundo and gari, because no matter how many poundo and gari I bring from Nigeria, except maybe I'm shipping like a full bag, right? So no matter how many poundo that I buy from Nigeria, you guys are getting into my video. I'm sorry, that's what I have to face when I'm making videos. So yeah, so my point is, I don't go to buy anything from the African store. I only go there to buy poundo and gari, because no matter the quantity that I bring in, it's probably finished sometimes in the year, right? So I just bring like very little. I mean, I bring but very little, and then it will just last us for like a month or two, and then I still have to go back to the African store to get those ones. But every other thing, palm oil, egusi, ogbono, achi, ofo, uba, dry fish, dry pepper, mention, name it, vegetables, dry, all of them, you know, crayfish, whatever, I don't go there to buy nothing. Yeah, so I don't go there to buy anything, and I don't even have the time to, right? So I like that I do it this way, and I'm able to bring in all my native or whatever clothes that I make from Nigeria, or any hair or wigs or whatever, right? Now you might think of, maybe some of you will be asking, how do I preserve these things? It's really easy. So because of the quantity of things that I ship in every year, I had to buy like a mini deep freezer. So I freeze all my things. Like I freeze everything. I freeze my dry pepper. I freeze my, you know, it won't be like in a block, in an ice form or block form. It will just be super cold for some reason, I don't know. But I ship my, I freeze my pepper. I think I will take a video. Yeah, I'll show you guys those things in my freezer, so you guys just see what I'm saying. So I ship my dry fish. I ship, sorry, what am I saying? I freeze them. That's how I preserve them. I freeze everything, all the grounded stuff that I have, I freeze all of them. Now the only things that I keep in the cupboard is just maybe the the dry vegetables, right? Maybe dry bitter leaf, dry ugu, dry uziza, dry utazi, dry afang, dry what? Dry something else I put in my cupboard is the dry beans, the powder beans. Yeah, so those are the only things I have in my cupboard. But every other thing, you know, I put it in my freezer. So there's no, I don't want any story that touch, oh, tomorrow something is bad, or, I mean, there's lights 24 hours, but still, I noticed that when I keep some items in my fridge, it might go bad, because I have, you know, I have kids in the house, and they can, I think out of the 24 hours that the fridge is supposed to be short, my fridge is actually short for just maybe 14 hours, because the half of the time everybody's always opening the fridge, all the children. My last baby, Kayla, that one, she just lives in the fridge, you know, she practically lives in the fridge. She will just open it and sit there. I don't know what she's looking for. Maybe she's hungry or something. She'll just open the fridge and sit there. So my fridge is always open. So anything, if you put things there, it would spoil. But the freezer is, you know, up, because it's like a double door. So the freezer is up, and she's not able to reach there, and the older ones wouldn't open that one. But you see the fridge, man, I can't leave anything there. So I freeze all my items, and they are good to go for 1 year, 2 years. I know I was telling one time, one lady sent me a message sent me a DM, and she's like, how do you store all this? And I said, I freeze all of them. I think she thought I was joking, actually. The way she said, it didn't feel like she believed what I was saying. But guys, I freeze everything, and it's all good. Like when you make food, it comes out really well. And I'll just show like a list of the things that that came in with this last order for you guys to perusal, and you know, for anybody who wants to also ship in things, so just to have an idea of the things to bring in and the things you don't need to bring in. Now, I forgot to tell you guys, there are some contrabands that might not be allowed into Canada. So generally we know that dairy products and is it beef or chicken, anything that has chicken, you can't bring it in. So I see a lot of people that say, oh, we don't eat noodles from Canada, we want to eat Nigerian noodles. There are a lot of Nigerians, yes, they've been here for like 10 years and they've never tasted the noodles here. They would rather ship their noodles from Nigeria or go buy the noodles from the African store. So those kind of people, when they are coming, they try to bring in noodles, maybe noodles with chicken. Anything that has chicken written on the body, it's contraband. They're not going to let it into Canada. And anything that has milk in it, you know, like any dairy product, will not be allowed into Canada. I think beef too, because why I'm saying beef, I'm not exactly sure. I had kilishi. This is my last order. I bought kilishi and they did not allow me, they didn't allow the kilishi to come with my things. So I was just very lucky that I knew someone who was coming into Canada who was actually flying. So the guy brought the kilishi from, but they didn't allow it, you know, come with the air cargo, but the guy was able to check it into his bag and come with it. So I'm not exactly sure, but the thing is that when you reach out to your agent, they are going to go through the things you have in the bag, and if there's anything that is on their list of contraband items, they will take it out, because I think they change that list from time to time. Like some people will tell you that, oh, you can't go with bomo, you can't go with palm oil, that you have to freeze it. I know a lot of people freeze their palm oil and come with it. A lot of people would dry the bomo very dry and then they'll come with it. And also something that helps a lot, I think, writing the native name of whatever it is you're bringing. Like it's something to say melon, you say egusi, because the native name will make them feel like, I don't know if I'm supposed to say this thing in this video, make them feel like those things are not being produced in Canada. That's one of the hacks someone told me and it's been working for me, right? Yeah, I think that's it. I don't know if I was supposed to say the last part, but I said it anyways. So I think that is all I have to say in this video. So this is the list of the items that I shipped in. I would look for it. Okay, I'll just show the list because I can't even start listing them right now. So I've come to the end of this video, and if you want to reach out to the shipper that I used, I'm going to drop her handle on Instagram in the comment section. And if you want to also reach out to Majek, because it's his phone number, I don't want to just drop it, so you send me a message if you're interested and I will send it to you. I think I've come to the end of the video. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you find this useful for some of you who are Nigerian at heart like me, and you deal with a lot of Nigerian food stuff. For me, I find that it is way cheaper for me, and I would be doing this for the rest of my time here in Canada. Thank you so much guys. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. If you don't enjoy it, no problem, there's nothing I can do. But if you enjoyed it, even if you don't enjoy it, just give me a thumbs up and comment. Just comment and say, you know, just say something. Say something. Bye guys. So guys, this is a long journey, but it's worth every bit of the stress, the money, and the time.